This video will show you how to look up key terms and background information for your project. From the SOE Foundation's Research Guide, click on the Getting Started page. From here, we're going to look at the different databases of CREDO Reference and Oxford English Dictionary. Oxford English Dictionary is your primo reference work in order to go to find words and definitions. So this is a great place to go and look up terminology. We're going to start here and look up the term implicit bias. So I can type my term in and click the Go button. From here, this pulls up the pronunciation. I can actually listen to it if I'd like to. And then as we scroll down the page, it gives a definition of the word, and it also gives a historical reference as to where the timeline of this particular terminology. So you can go through here and read this information. You have the ability to print. You can save this, you can email it to yourself. That is always my recommendation, that you email an entry to yourself. So you would just click the email button. You can email this link or copy the link, whatever you prefer to do. There is a citation tool here as well. You can go in and look at citation. So you can take a look at that as well. I also have if you go to the APA Citation Guide, I have entries on how to cite from a dictionary as well. So that is the Oxford English Dictionary. We are also going to go back to that research guide, that same page, the Getting Started page, and we're going to look at CREDO Reference. So CREDO Reference is an online scholarly vetted reference tool. You will not find a scholarly peer-reviewed article here, but it is a great place to grab background information and terminology. So let me demonstrate this particular database. We can go in and look at all sorts of different terminology. If you want to look up specifically just culture, we can look up culture. When I click the Go button, it does give me lots of different results on the word culture. It does give me a highlighted article on culture. I can click on this and read it. As I scroll through this entry, it gives me history and background of culture. It talks about contemporary developments in culture. So this might be a great place to go and grab some background information on culture. It also has references that they used here. If you like this entry, there's lots of different things you can do with it. If you don't have the time to read it, or you prefer to you can listen to the read alouds, or you can follow along and hear it, read it, and listen to it at the same time. I do recommend that you always share or email it to yourself if it's an entry that you think you will be using for a project. So you click this button, make sure you have APA selected, and put your name and email address in this so that you can go in and cite it. I'm back at my entry as well. It does have just the citation tool. You should get that citation when you email it to yourself. So it does have an APA citation, and you can copy and paste this and make any adjustments that might be needed to make. I do recommend that you always double check citations that are sent to you from a citation generator. I'm going to go back to my original page. So you'll notice as I scroll down the page, I have different types of information. I have reference, definitions, and pros and cons. If you happen to be looking at pros and cons of a different topic, that's a great place to limit your search. I could do that, and then that limits my search to pros and cons on that particular article. I have different media to choose from, images, maps, and videos. I can choose by length as to when this was published, so that can often be important. And then in addition to that, I can also choose date, and then I can choose length if I want short, medium, or long. Obviously your long articles are going to have much more in-depth information. My favorite part about CREDO Reference is this word map. So you'll see over here I have my terminology of culture, and it gives me different aspects to consider about culture. So this is a great tool for me. It might help me come up with other key terms to use when I want to go in and search a larger database to look for a scholarly article. And if I like any one of these, I can click on that. So maybe I'm interested in subculture. I can click on subculture, and what that does for me, it generates a different result list down my page, and it also generates a different word map. So this is a great tool to use. You can actually adjust the terms. You can use them, move them around. So maybe the terms that are more relative to your search you can put at the top, and the less relative terms you can put at the bottom. You can always use this as an infographic as long as you cite where the information has come from. So this is a great tool to use, and also these different terms might help you come up with outline or a bullet point for a particular project that you're working on. As you scroll down the page, it will also give you recommended other library resources. This is from JSTOR, and JSTOR is a database that has scholarly peer-reviewed articles, so that's something you might want to consider. I'm just going to demonstrate how to search another term very quickly, just to give you another example. I'm going to look up white privilege. And so I'm going to type that terminology in, and from here, again, just like the other result that I have all sorts of results down my page. If I want to look at this from a pro-con perspective, I can click on that. That limits my results, and then I'm getting more pro-con type articles here. So I can go in here. This one is talking about systemic racism and institutional racism. That might be an interesting different one for me to go in and look at. So anyhow, it's just a different way to go in and look at your information. If I was only interested in those long articles, I can limit my search to that. I can go in this one, what is white privilege, what it means, and why understanding it matters. I can go in and click on that, and it gives me background of this particular topic. It gives me the history and all sorts of different facets of it. So that might be a great place to start my project if that is a term that I was using for my research. Also, again, you go in and look and see that we have this great word map over here that gives me different terminology to consider about white privilege, and I can click on any one of these if I like. Again, as I scroll down the page, I have more library resources. These are scholarly articles, so I can go in and look at this information. If I wanted to look at this article, I would just simply click on it. It directs me right to that database, and I can pull up that article, and I can also pull up other articles as well. So it gives me that scholarly article right there. So that is how to go in and look at information to get background information and terminology and define different things. And then you can take that and go in and do deeper research in another database. So again, we are at the SOE Foundation's research guide, and I was on the Getting Started page. That is where I found CREDO Reference and Oxford English Dictionary.